distant flickering screen of scenery, this weather's bringing it all back again. Great adventures, faces in condensation. I'm going outside to take it all in.
Hey tubers, how's it going? Just thought I'd make another quick video on the saltwater tank. I know some of you are getting sick of it because it's the same tank over and over again. However, it's just interesting. There's a lot of different cool stuff that's been going on, as well as some bad things as well. So hopefully give you a little bit of update. Yes, I know I need to do an update on the basement. Everyone wants to see the update on the fish room, which I've been working on, but things keep on going wrong. So I'm going to see if I can do that today. I'm going to clean out the snapping turtle tank quick today, like I said I was going to myself, of course, and get that all set up. Hopefully today. I work today. I've got my shirt on and all set up, and I do have a haircut now, so it's a lot shorter than what it was. So I suppose let's get started on the saltwater tank real quick and make this a little shorter video. Alright, like the title says, the Tang is eating. A lot of you probably didn't even have a clue that I had a Tang. I have a Scopus Tang, very similar to the yellow Tang, however it's different coloration. I liked him because it was something different other than the yellow Tang. I got him from Petco, and being wild caught, he just wasn't really getting used to aquarium life. I kind of jumped on it. He was fat and healthy, looked good. So I got him. However, after I got him about 2 days later, he was covered in ick, his eyes were clouded over, he was just sickly, he wasn't looking good. Probably about 3 weeks later, he's eating. He looks cleared up of all the disease, anything that was on him is gone. He's got white patches on him from where the ick used to be, but it's fallen off now. And he ate a whole sheet of seaweed, which is really damn good. So this is the first time he's actually eaten. He's shown behaviors to eat for the past 2 days. This is probably the first day out of the past week that I've actually thrown algae sheets in there to see if I can get him to eat. He's just been a little picky eater, so he looks at flake food, but he doesn't go for it quite yet, so we'll see if we can work on that a little bit. But definitely skinny and a little bit underweight, but he'll be gaining that soon enough, hopefully. As far as corals go, everything's looking good. I did try a bird's nest again, but it did not work. So that went downhill. As you can see, it's pretty white back there. I don't remember what this is, but he turns green when the blue light's just on. He's also not making it. So I think I'm just going to stick with mushrooms from now on, just because it seems to work out for me. I think the other thing that I was given was a Montipora, and I don't know how well that's going to work out either. You can also see my zoos are out, which are on top of here. My Duncans are looking pretty good, and I'm growing sponge. You can see a little patch there and some patch over there, so I'm growing sponges, which is interesting. The porcelain crab we thought died, but it turns out he just shed. It was a pretty lifelike shedding compared to the crabs I usually work with, so he's doing okay, which is pretty awesome. He's out feeding. A lot of people wonder how they eat. That's how they're filter feeders in a way. They swim back their arms back and forth, which have multiple kind of feather thread-like material on them, which catch different particles in the water, and that's how they feed. So, very cool crab. The bubble-tip anemone has been moving around. He's upset. I'll be feeding him krill today. I don't think there's any new mushrooms. These are the last two pieces that were actually new. As you can see, they're all out. Even the green one back here. Bad and good news as far as fish go. I lost the Saltwater wrasse. It's a mystery as far as how I lost him. Seems how he was eating just fine the night before, and then in the morning we noticed that the Saltwater crab was chewing on some leftovers, and so was the brittle star. And sure enough, it was a tail, and it was a blue tail, so I knew it was his. But that was all that was left. There was no other remains. It was just a tail, and I think there was a vertebra that was in the back yet. That was it. So he was picked clean in a matter of just a few hours. So I'm still confused as to what happened with that. The other downside was I managed to get... We got them in at work. They're called green chorus wrasse. It's not what they are at all. They're actually Finspot Wrasse. Green, which is different for most aquariums. So I got him. It's a male. There's not a whole lot on these guys. Very little information. I had to look up and figure it out on my own. Males have a little bit more of a red tone to them. They also have 2 spots on their bottom dorsal fin. I know this because I had a female. The female was found dead. I got her probably about 4 days ago, and I found her entire body, the whole body, not even really a mark on her. She was just dead. You can tell she was a female because she had a lot more green coloration to her. She was a little bit smaller, and on her dorsal fin she had 1 black spot. Okay, I take that back. If you look at the dorsal fin, there are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 spots for the male. One's going to be on the far side, 2 together in the middle, and 1 on the other far side. With the female, she had 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there, compared to the male who has a pair here. That is how you can tell the difference. It's one of the bigger giveaways, I guess, that I paid attention to, other than just coloration, for those of you who can't really tell the difference as far as color goes. But the males do have a little bit more of a red tone to them. You'll be able to tell that, as far as the females have a brighter green. So, very, very beautiful species as far as something different out of the ordinary for color inside a reef tank. He doesn't seem to be bothering any of the corals. But same goes for the yellow chorus wrasse, where you want to pay attention to make sure that he's not picking at anything. How he seems to be a little bit cautious against inverts as far as small hermit crabs go, but otherwise he seems to be doing okay, adjusting to flake food just fine too. But I don't know if he's the one who picked at my Saltwater or what happened there, because they were swimming around just fine for about a week, and then all of a sudden the Saltwater is gone. So I plan on trying that again. I'm going to work tonight, of course, so I'll see if I can get another one, and just pay attention really close to see what happens. So it was a really cool, beautiful wrasse, and it was a community species, so I really want to try it again, nonetheless. So we'll see how that works out. Otherwise, the longfin fairy wrasse is doing just fine. He's getting pestered by the Tang, of course, so he's hiding underneath the rock over there. The Tang's just feeling a whole lot better, a little bit more gutsy, a little bit more aggressive, so which is good. I'm glad to see. And of course we got the little yellow watchman sticking his head out over there. And that clownfish, for those of you who don't realize it, clownfish are actually pricks. I can stick my hand in the tank and move around some rocks and he'll come right at me. Any new fish, any fish towards the top, any fish towards the bottom, any fish in the middle, any fish by the rocks, he'll go after them because he's just a little prick. And it's cute to see. And he's chunky too. He needs to lose some weight, but otherwise, clownfish are definitely pricks. You wouldn't think it, but they are. We got the 2 dartfish still. We've got the peppermint shrimp, which is back there. You can kind of see him. And you got the clear shrimp over there. Porcelain crabs. Zebra hermit crabs are in here, scattered all over. They're all still seem to be doing okay with the Finspot Wrasse. Brittle star, sea urchin, sea cucumber, the Linka star, the Dalmatian Linka star is in there. I just saw him. I probably caught him on video, but I don't remember where I saw him. There we are. He's over there, splattered on top of the little coral that doesn't seem to want to come out on me. Which is why I think I'll stick towards mushrooms, just because there's a lot of different color and variety with them, and they're very cool. So I'd rather keep something where I know it's not going to die on me, and there's a lot of different assortments for them. So there was a yellow and orange piece at work, so we'll see if I can break off a few frags. But yeah, that's kind of an update as far as what's going on with the saltwater tank. Like I said, I'm not sure as far as what happened to the Saltwater, but I definitely plan on trying it one more time just to see. I really love, now that I've worked with them, I love wrasse. In the first place, we started the 6-line wrasse. I didn't really like them. He was a prick. He picked at everyone. He ate inverts. It was just not a fun fish to work with. But after I work with the different varieties and seeing what gets along with what, they're all very cool. The different sizes, different body shapes, different behaviors. I like them. So I definitely recommend trying out some wrasse if you don't have any in a reef setup, or even a non-reef setup. It would be pretty cool to work with. So something to take a look at there. But that's going to be the update video. I plan on working on the video for the fish update downstairs. I do plan on getting a Saltwater tonight, and I think that's about it. Check out the new channel. There's not anything new that's been posted on there. We've kind of been apart for a while now. We haven't really hung out, as one of us is out in Arizona, so we can't really see each other, I guess, and the other two, I don't know. One of them's probably stuck at home, the other one's probably out partying, and by partying I mean just being a bum. But we'll see. We'll see how everything works out. But alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time.